So guys, today we have the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra, Samsung's ultimate tablet experience, and let's unbox it. Hasn't been unboxed by Zul yet, so we'll get the full experience. Pull this. Okay, maybe I haven't been unboxing Samsung devices for some time. Oh, it comes with a keyboard case in the box. I thought this was sold separately. Okay, we'll check that out later. Look at that massive 14.8, 14.9, close to 15-inch display. Let's see what other things you get in the box. You get an S Pen stylus in the box, a new and improved version with a different design, documentation, and a USB-C charging cable. So let's just put on this tablet and let's check it out first. It's held magnetically. So you just put it into this groove and then it will pop up by itself. There we go. The size makes it look like an actual laptop. But unlike a laptop, you cannot adjust the angle of the screen, so it's fixed to this position. Alright, now let's talk about the tablet itself. So this is a massive 14.6-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X with a resolution of 2960 by 1848, 120Hz refresh rate with a anti-reflective coating. Well, the weight of this tablet without the keyboard case, it's close to 700 grams, still light enough. The processor, well, you would expect this thing to be running the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite, but it's not. It's a MediaTek Dimensity 9400 based on a 3nm process. So far, I've been using it and it's running smoothly. There's no lag or anything, so I guess only time will tell. No matter which model you go for, you get 12GB of RAM. But don't worry, even if you buy the smaller storage option to save some money, you have that micro SD card slot which supports up to 2TB of storage. Now, as for battery and charging, this one comes with around 11,600 mAh battery and it supports 45W fast charging. As for cameras, not that they matter on a tablet, but yeah, the rear has a 13MP main shooter and an 8MP ultra-wide camera. The front, meanwhile, has a 12MP ultra-wide camera, and that's because it supports the center stage functionality where it tracks you and keeps you in center, so that's why they need an ultra-wide on the front. Good enough for video calls. If you're going to be using this as a mobile work tablet, that 5G model is a really enticing option because you can work anywhere, you have internet connection always. You don't have to be relying on free Wi-Fi or hotspot or anything. Just connect it to mobile data 5G and you can get online and do your work. So not many laptops have 5G support. This one does, so I guess that's one advantage this thing has over a laptop, even though it has multiple disadvantages compared to a laptop. Alright, for durability, this one comes with IP68 rating. So I guess if you want to work under the rain, because you have the 5G, so you can be working outside under the rain, no problem. This thing will survive. Not sure if the keyboard will survive, but the tablet will survive. Alright, so out of the box, this thing ships with Android 16 running on Samsung's One UI 8, and it also ships with the new S Pen. It has this flat edges, no longer the round shape. Colors, so available in grey or silver. Keyboard case, like I mentioned earlier, is the one without a trackpad. It's not that nice to type on. It doesn't feel that nice. The key travel is a bit short and it feels hollow a bit. And also the lack of trackpad, because it's in a tablet, it's in a laptop form, and I feel like, and it's quite annoying that every time I need to do something on the screen, I have to lift my hand and touch the screen. Like if I'm typing something and I want to change something on the screen, I have to move my hand instead of just reaching for the trackpad with my thumb and adjusting it. So one of the advantages of going with Samsung is Samsung DeX. For those familiar with Samsung DeX, you'll know that when you launch into the DeX UI, it transforms the tablet into a desktop-like experience, with the taskbar at the bottom, the notification center on the bottom. So it looks like a Windows PC. But on this new version, so it's essentially the One UI launcher, just that every time you open an app, it launches it in a window like this. instead of becoming full screen. So you can still do a full screen like this, or that. What did I do? See, make sure not to click the full screen one, because if you click that, it goes back to the One UI launcher. Oh, it's not. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the frustrations. I have no idea how to make this back into a floating window. But you could do that in the One UI launcher as well. Because if you go back to the One UI launcher and you do the same thing, you just press this, press here, floating window, there. It gives you the same floating window, just that with less functionality because you have to grab here. Whereas here, you can just grab the anywhere on the top edge and move it around. So I guess it's easier slightly, but it is confusing. And also on the previous DeX version, you had the small notification center here, just like on Windows, where you can click on it and easily access your quick settings or notification. But now it's the same One UI notification panel in Samsung DeX. Okay, yeah. So if you were to connect this to an external display, Samsung says you will get back the desktop DeX UI. Just that the Samsung DeX on the tablet is now like this. It's just the overlay on One UI. With the Galaxy Tab S11, you can connect it to an external monitor and use it as a second monitor. Because previously, if you were to connect any tablet or any Samsung tablet to an external monitor, you will use this like a touchpad, or this will be still running One UI while DeX will be presented on the external monitor. But now, both the tablet and the external monitor will run Samsung DeX, the desktop version, and you can use it like a extended display. One last feature, you get multiple workspaces. So you can create, so this is desktop 2, so you can create up to 4, and each will house different windows. So maybe one for creativity, the other one for projects, so keep them organized. And you can always go back to the One UI apps which are here. So this is the DeX, this is the One UI. Things are confusing, but okay. Oh, also, one other thing I realized. So you see this pogo pin here. I'm not sure if it touches the screen when you close it. When I look through here, through this gap, it feels like the pogo pins are touching the screen. So Samsung has some confidence in the toughness of this screen to not be scratched by these metal pogo pins. Should you buy it? Well, if you need to work on the go, that 5G modem does come in handy because you get internet anywhere you go, you don't have to rely on Wi-Fi. But for almost 6,000 ringgit, well, not almost, it is 6,000 ringgit, you can actually buy like entry-level gaming laptops or really good thin and light Windows laptop or even a MacBook, which provide you more functionality and a better PC experience, because this is still limited by Android. So that's the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra. So let me know if you guys would use this as a work PC, or would you actually get a laptop to do work? Let me know down in the comments. Catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.